Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Oh my God. Oh God. It's so bright. Oh my God, it's so bright and vivid. So beautiful. It's starting to look like a triple rainbow. Oh my God, it's full on. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. What does this mean? Oh my God. It's so bright. Oh my God, it's so bright and vivid. It's so beautiful. Oh, thank you. It's me.
Very good. You want to keep this? This is you have your own plate.
Yes.
Very good. You want to keep this? This is you have your own plate.
You know how I do that? There we go.
O próprio Double Rainbow Guy, vou chamar um outro Paulo, que é o Paulo Lima, que é o publisher da Trip, que também dispensa apresentações. Acho que a gente não tem nenhum vídeo do Paulo chorando ainda na internet, mas vamos ver se hoje rola uma emoção. So to interview you is coming another Paul. Have you met him? So, Paulo, bem-vindo. A gente vai bater um papo em inglês, na verdade os dois Paulos vão sentar e bater um papo em inglês. E quem quiser fazer pergunta, levanta a mão que a gente vai com o microfone. E Paulo, é com você, quando você quiser fazer isso, vou passar o microfone. Então, so we both can sit here. If you want to stand. All the mics are on. You have beer, you have water here. You have a double rainbow in your hands and I think you're all set. Ok? Let's go.
Pessoal, boa noite aí para todo mundo. Aqui eu sugiro que a gente vá falando em inglês, né? Acho que podemos ir falando em inglês. Já de cara, peço desculpas antecipadas do meu inglês, que é meia boca, mas acho que dá para bater um papo aqui com o nosso querido Bear. First of all, first thing, can I call you Bear?
Oh, please do, yeah. Okay. I'd like to be called Bear.
First thing, what the hell did you smoke or drink?
I get asked that question by...
Chorando ainda na internet, mas vamos ver se hoje rola uma emoção. So to interview you, microfone. E Paula, é com você. Quando você quiser fazer isso, vou passar o microfone.
video, I had nothing.
Could you please give us the link for the other ones?
Yeah,
if you didn't have anything before this one, you can imagine what are the other ones.
It's called Giant Intense Rainbow. I took it a year before, and I was high on that one.
But let me ask you about movie. I was checking about your life yesterday to be prepared to talk to you, and I saw your fight in the cage. You were an MMA fighter, right?
Yes.
Mixed martial arts artist.
Studied jiu-jitsu too.
So, how did it happen? What's the sensation? What's the feeling of getting into a cage with a monster, a huge guy, and the other side wanting to smash you?
How I look at it is how to love your fellow man aggressively.
That matches with the video.
Yeah, right.
Right. But you had just one professional fight, is that correct?
Yes, I had one professional fight, and then I had a lot of like non-sanctioned fights.
But I understand that you choose to train, to practice MMA because you were almost dying because of your size, right?
Yes.
You were too heavy.
Right.
Much heavier than what you are
I
now.
lost about 100 pounds.
So what was happening with your whole being, your body and your mind when you were at that stage in your life?
Well, I thought I was going to die. And I figured that if I was going to die, I was going to die fighting. And if I was going to fight, I was going to fight for real in the cage. And my thinking was that if I didn't train hard, someone would beat me up. So it was all tricking myself.
After the first, you lost the first fight, right?
You're right.
You had, I know that you had an injury, an arm or an elbow injury or something like that.
My shoulder, yeah.
And what was the feeling after being beat up in the cage with television and everybody watching? Tell us what was that feeling?
It was intense pleasure. Yeah, it was an accomplishment. It was like, I figured not very many people get to do this. I look at it as a way to experience your body to the ultimate. That's why they call it ultimate fighting. And I'm here to experience as many things as I can. And, that's why I'm kind of like the way I am. I just go for it. And I see that a lot of Brazilians. They have that same, gusto for life. That's probably why jiu-jitsu is from here.
Let me ask you about the video, this video we just watched. Were you planning before to have a very successful viral video before you had the chance to have one?
Well, I've been shooting videos. I think I had 200 when this thing went viral. And so all my friends would come over and they would say, oh, your videos are amazing. And then the Giant Intense Rainbow, my friends would come over and they would say, oh, this is an amazing video. And they would get parties and they would all watch it. So I always knew that I had that ability to be a viral artist. So when I saw what I had shot on that day, the double rainbow, I said, this is it. This is going to do it. And I sent it to everyone. And I said, send this to everyone you know because it's going to be a viral video. And it didn't happen until Jimmy Kimmel brought hold of it. And then once that happened, then it exploded.
How was the interview? I watched the interview, but I think he was, interested on, let me put it like this, your clown side.
Right.
I mean, he was just wanting to have fun with you. He was not actually interviewing you.
Right.
Like just making an act or a clown act.
Well, that's his job. He's there to be funny and entertain the country, but what a lot of people don't realize was that I read his mind on that interview. There was a box that I didn't even know there was a box there, and he asked me a question, and I said, I think it's a mirror. And he said, whoa, speaking of mirrors, and he pulls out a mirror. Here's a mirror for you. So before he even could say, what do I have in this box? I said, I think it's a mirror. I didn't even give him a chance to ask me what was in the box. I just said it. And the angels told me, say it's a mirror, say it's a mirror.
I understand that you have a kind of a whole site about the ideas you have about the changes that the world is passing through.
Right.
Can you tell us exactly what kind of ideology is that?
So my website is called YosemiteBear.net, and I blog about sustainable living. I have an organic farm. I talk about alternative energy and using the universe as a tool, which I have done. It's like I'm flying around all over the world giving my message for humanity. And that's what this whole rainbow video thing is. I mean, you can see I didn't try to make it. I didn't plan on it, and I'm not even in it. And the reason why it's so powerful is because I witnessed God firsthand and gave an open and honest reaction to it, and it's because I have a message to give humanity.
It's a concept that is being discussed all the time, especially after the what they call digital revolutions, is the concept of interdependence. The interdependence of all beings. What's your impression about this concept that is being discussed in all kinds of environments, in the companies, in all kinds of GNOs, and all kinds of forums are discussing this concept? What can you tell us about that?
Well, we all are dependent on each other. There's a system that we have set up to make our lives and our reality possible. But I think that it can be a dangerous thing because this whole system that we have is dependent on oil. And oil is not going to last. So one of the things that I believe in is self-sustainability, alternative energy, growing your own food. That's kind of like this whole message that I have, is learn to be more self-reliant.
I know that you have you own like a little farm with organic things and try to sustain yourself. But at the same time, you have a very nice actually website selling cups and T-shirts and things about the whole rainbow.
Right.
How's your economic life nowadays?
Now, for 6 years before the video went viral, I was a starving artist. I was growing some of my own food to live. I worried about paying my electric bill. I had a real old car. And after the video went viral, a little bit of money started rolling in, and then it got bigger, and now it's probably like if I had a good job. So I'm not rich, but I'm doing better now.
There's another very interesting thing in your biography. You married an Indian woman from the region of the Yosemite Park, right? What did you learn with that culture there? With the Indian culture you lived with?
Yeah, so we started practicing that culture before my children were born. We have all kinds of ceremonies that go up a year, and I raised my children in that culture, and it's very beautiful, powerful culture. I brought my daughter, she's here with me. Where is she?
Where is she? Where is she? All right. So, looking at your last name, we assume that you come from a Mexican family. Is that correct? That's
right. I was born in East Los Angeles, and I was raised in a somewhat Mexican culture, but mostly American. My parents were second generation, so I was third generation. So they didn't really, most Spanish was spoken in my home, so it was kind of distant.
What's your relationship with marijuana? I know that you have the medical license, right, to buy marijuana. It's legal now in California. Tell us a little bit about your relationship with marijuana.
Okay, so what most people don't realize is there's a little building in the video, and that had marijuana plants in it. And to me, I thought that was a sign that it's a plant that is to be used by humanity. It's here for us to enjoy. It's medicine. It's powerful stuff. And I don't use it a lot, but growing it actually has helped me. Like, just farming and walking up and down my hill to do the work has helped me lose weight. And then it keeps me motivated. So I'm a proponent of it, and I think it's medicine.